Hypixel Bedwars recently received an update that was hyped up for months and was attempting to save the Bedwars player count, but in my opinion, it was a very underwhelming update. In this video, I'll talk about the update and why I think it was poorly executed, or at least so far. If you want to see more content like this in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Enjoy the video. This Bedwars update brought 4 new solos maps and 3 new force maps to the rotation. It also brought 2 new practice game modes and a few minor quests. But other than that, most of the changes in this update were quite minor. I want to point out one change I really liked in this update. I always knew you could select a custom hotbar layout, but now that Hypixel put it in the Bedwars NPC, I find it very convenient and useful. The only thing I would change about this feature is the fact that you have to use your compass on the first row. I know a lot of people use the numbers on their keyboard to select what item you're holding in their inventory, but I use my scroll wheel, meaning that if I scroll too far and click, I will open my compass, making me instantly lose an advantage on the fight. And normally what I would do is switch my compass to the second row of my inventory, and that takes a bit of time, so it would be way more convenient if it was already there for me. In the intro of the video, I stated the update is very underwhelming so far. What I mean by this is when the update was released, Hypixel said this was only part 1 of the update, and in all the Bedwars lobbies, the NPC that guards the tower behind the game mode selector is still there. I really do hope that when the full update is out, it has a new game mode or something very exciting that will regain people's attraction to the game, because as it stands, the update is not saving Bedwars' player count in any way. I'm hoping that the full version of the update will contain some new game mode or feature that really stands out from the other built-in game modes already there. One possible game mode that a lot of creators and players think could happen is some form of ranked Bedwars. Even though ranked Bedwars is playable on Hypixel, there is no official game mode dedicated to it. Players must go through a process which requires joining a call on Discord and getting placed into teams. Before we get into the next section of the video, I want to take a second to thank you for 200 subscribers. I'm only now 1/5 of the way to 1K, which is exciting, and also I'm going to hit 200 Bedwars stars in a few days, which means there will be a montage coming soon. Thank you for all the support I've been getting lately, and back to the video. When the Bedwars update was released, new Bedwars prestiges came out for players 3,000 to 5,000 stars. I think this update was dumb, because currently only 2 players on the entire server have access to these new prestiges, which makes them kinda useless. And also, I don't think getting a new star color is going to motivate many players to grind their lives away for aesthetic. Here's what the new prestiges look like. And yes, my favorite one is the Ice Prestige.